Anyways,
laugh cringe. Yeah.
welcome to Cringerisma Saving Show.
Honestly?
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
checks out.
The storm rolls into the port again. The waves crash on the sand. The storms don't scare the sailors here as they prepare to leave land. Hoist the sails to catch the winds, a new adventure to begin. And our blood is of the sea, 'cause we yearn to be free. And we'll look to the horizon, it's where you'll find your prizing. 'Cause the storms don't scare the sailors here.
Ooh, what happened last time?
Ooh,
I don't like that. No.
Oh, this is me. This is my turn. It is your
Oh, I
Here I
thought
am.
the ooh-woos and
Not even having my
yaings
book
was you.
open.
I was confused
It's
for a
Erin's
moment.
turn to ooh.
It's Erin's turn.
Oh no.
Boy.
Never mind.
No. You
I don't
know
know if I
what?
like the cringe. I don't.
You know what? No. Give me.
Ah.
What are you hiding, Benjamin?
hiding.
I have nothing to hide. It's just my hat. And the studio audience is fine. Don't worry about it.
If you're in the studio audience right now, steal Ben's hat. He's got secrets under there. I need to.
I do.
I need to see them. Anyways,
Just-
what happened last time, Erin?
Okay. Here we go.
You mimicking my hand motions now, dear?
Yeah. I am cracking my knuckles in anticipation.
Oh.
Bygram brought the old man, Furbolg Rofir, to the sanctuary, and they chatted a bit about Bygram's mission, and he tells Bygram to grab the marbles to put in the basin, and then they talk a little bit about our old friend Evanescence. Seems like it brought calamity to this temple, ? Or whoever brought Evan to the temple brought ruin to the temple as well. Unsure. It was sealed away, their Evanescence, which maybe needs a different name than our Evanescence, was sealed away in the grove, which is in the basement. And maybe is still there? ? We took a little short rest mostly because Ty was at half health, and Ty and Locke talk a little bit about different forms of strength, and we go back into the main room after our rest, and Moria and the wolf stay with the old man. In the main room, we approach the basin and light all of the moss around it on fire, because that seemed like the smartest thing for us to do at the time. And it was mostly effective. Then Bygram and Thea put the... Oh, no. We were working through some things here. Locke and Ty went to go get water while Bygram and Thea tried to figure out the basin. Maybe that's the tagline of our group, to be honest. Constantly working through some things. Bygram then told us about the acolyte that possibly brought ruin onto the temple while we were figuring out this basin. Or after? Right after we figured out the basin. We put the marbles in and put the water in, and the basin clicked, and then the door opened up. We go through the door, and it leads us downstairs into a room where there are some bodies sleeping on a bedroll, couple bedrolls, 2 bodies, I think we saw. And as we are trying to figure out what to do, we woke the bodies, and now they are behind Fia. Also, it's dark down there.
It's pitch black down here. There's not really much light. Fia, you turn around and get immediately jump scared by a very emancipated, emaciated. I honestly said the word and replaced it in my brain. So a very gaunt-looking humanoid, and they're gonna try and give you a little bite. Can we roll for initiative, everyone?
Oh, jeez.
boy.
All right, give me initiatives, kids.
23.
Hey, yo.
Get wrecked.
I'm gonna say you're surprised this turn, so no turn for you, because I'm mean.
That's rude. You're just mad because I got a good initiative. I'm being punished.
You're being punished for being snuck up on.
Devastating. See, I should have just stabbed him.
It's
Oh,
should've.
alright.
your instinct.
It's
You
alright, Fia. I got you back with a 22.
Oh,
Hey,
wow. Look
I
at
can't,
us.
I can't see shit though.
Well,
Maybe I can.
Yes.
Hold on.
All right, Bygram, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
Hey, yo.
I can see you. I can't see you.
great.
And Ty, what have you
You can
got?
watch me die.
10.
Hey, okay. All right. We'll start it like this. Cool. Yeah, Fia, you're surprised, so you don't get your turn this round. Locke, you're up.
Locke will. There's some moss. Locke, we. This is my thought. My brain is happening.
It's happening.
Everyone in the room, like Ty and Byron,
Get ready.
will come
Gotta
in.
brace myself.
Ty and Bygram look like they visibly see something.
Let me see.
Was that the conclusion of the thought?
Yeah, well, I need
Okay.
to know if he can. Does it make sense that he would move forward?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just double check.
I do feel like both Ty and Bygram were like, there's someone behind you at the end of the last session.
Yeah, that's what I feel
Yeah.
too. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
You're
get.
confirming?
Yeah, the thing is that Locke does not know where you are.
I thought Locke could barely see me.
Locke,
I
it's completely
see-
dark down here. He
I
doesn't
could
have dark
see-
vision.
I have 30 feet of dark vision.
Oh, do you?
Yes, because of his specialty thing.
Ah.
He doesn't see as well as everybody else.
Okay. Then he can see you for sure. I'll give this to you. You can probably see like the skin and the face of the thing like creeping up, like about to grab her.
Okay. He will then. There's blue moss in the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to try to find like a little pathway to get near her. He is going to go. I want him to go the way where it is a little more complicated.
Of course.
So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Okay, he's gonna try to squish between this moss. He can make a check if he needs to, or to get here over on the other side. And I think he has one more left.
Okay, I haven't seen him move yet.
25, 30. Sorry.
Okay.
So he's moving through this.
Okay. Could he give me an acrobatics check then?
Yes. Cool. What is that? Acrobatics. That is a 23.
Okay, you are fine.
Cool. He's gonna be like,
It looks like we have some friends down here, Fia.
and he's gonna pull out his rapier and try to take a stab at it.
All right, roll stab this guy.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Get him, little buddy.
Thanks, Fia.
And that's 9 points of damage.
Okay. You watch it. So you leap over the moss and kind of push off the wall and kind of make your way to Fia, landing there gracefully, and then in the same motion, pull out your rapier and stab into this very not good-looking person.
So subjective.
Very judgmental.
I'm being judgy. He's got dry skin. Oh,
I just use a moisturizer. Oh.
Anyways, you find out very quickly that there is no moisture in this man as you stab into him, and the front part of his body, just like torso and all, kind of just collapses inward, almost as if he's incredibly brittle. And there is a gout of dust and ash and sand that comes out of him.
Ugh.
I told you I should have put my bandana on my face.
All right, you win this time.
And
let's watch
Fia and Locke.
No.
Could you make a... Oh, no. There's no save for this. It doesn't happen, though. So you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Locke's turn.
Okay. Up next. Bygram.
Ooh, me.
I don't know if you still have it. I don't know if 10 minutes have passed, but you have a bardic inspiration if they have not.
Oh, yeah.
I'll allow you to still have that. I don't... You're probably coming on the cusp of 10 minutes, so...
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have Bygram kind of go this way, kind of gets close in. That's 20. Yeah, that's 25.
You just run in directly through the moss?
I'm gonna probably use some athletics to, leap.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me roll for these. Let's see. That is a 15 for athletics.
15. Okay, you just make it. You land on the other... So, that's a wall.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You can move here, and then you'll have to move through Locke, which...
Oh.
Let me double check on moving through allies.
Just break the wall, Bygram.
Sorry, I had the map zoomed out. My bad.
That's okay.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you can...
I can just move.
No,
this.
you can move through an ally space. I'm just double checking.
Okay.
So yeah, as long as Locke lets you.
Can I move in front of you, buddy?
Definitely.
Yeah, you can get right there if you want to.
Thank you. And I'm gonna just take a swing with my sword and try to knock this guy down.
Okay.
That's a 16.
16. I'll remind you, is this two-handed or one-handed?
This would be... Look at my shield. One-handed, because I got my shield this time around.
All right.
Here's my D8. Not it. Sharpie one. Yeah. Oh, that is 28 plus 5, so that's 8. That'll be 13 points of damage. Wow, I rolled D8 on a D8.
Nice.
Hey, good job.
Yeah.
You make your way past Locke and square up with this thing and bring your sword down. As you do, you kind of just slice through the entire thing, and rather than just split apart, its body kind of crumbles into dust, and the dust spreads up into the air. Could I get a Constitution saving throw from the three of you?
Oh, jeez.
It's like fungal spores. They're gonna have diseases now.
Probably.
13.
I'm dying.
That is a 15 from me.
That's a
All
5.
right. Oh. All right.
I knew I should have went with my instincts.
Always trust your gut. That's what we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a moment. Where in the goddamn?
I'm
Okay.
gonna have little spores growing in my lungs.
Okay. Fia and Bagram, you're fine. Locke, you take
Points in my dignity.
3 points
Oof.
of necrotic damage, and you don't
Mm.
feel super great.
Ugh,
Oof.
I'm ill.
This man's gone though. Bagram has deleted him.
Nice.
I try.
But
All right,
now
Bagram.
at what cost?
Yeah. Locke's
Uh,
choking a little bit.
Oh,
You further cementing the fact that he should have kept his handkerchief on his face.
it's okay.
Anything else this turn?
Am I aware of the other person down here, or
Well, you got 60 feet of dark vision, so you're aware of actually a lot more than you think.
no?
Threatening.
Good for him.
You can kind of see past the rug here. There are 2 more guys that are starting to make their way
Oh.
up, and there's also some sort of structure past them, like a table or like an altar or something.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I can attack again. Fine.
You have 2 attacks, but
attacks.
the problem is that you are you don't have much movement left.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So you're like around there.
What am I? Jab. I could. Oh, let me see. How far is he away? Would I be able to throw a javelin at this guy down here since he's about?
It would be a disadvantage, and
Oh, okay.
I think there's a thing about fighting stuff in the dark.
Okay, that's fine. If not, then no, I can chill with everybody else then in my turn right there then.
Okay. Well, it's their turn. And this one, two. Hey, cool. This one can just get to Fia as it lumbers towards you. It's gonna make an attack.
Great.
Well, Fia, there's a 7 hit.
No, surprisingly it doesn't. Little
All
more
right.
nimble than that.
Swing and a miss. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, this guy is gonna move. This guy dashes to there. This guy will dash to here. It's Ty's turn.
Oh, what was I gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Fuck shit up.
Okay.
You watch Ty as coming through the darkness. You see 3 shambling corpses, all with very gaunt skin. Their bodies seem to be more wood than
Does
flesh.
that one not have pants again either?
Jesus Christ.
Donald ducking it again.
The one running towards Bagram, pantsless, I guess.
It's a choice.
Running straight at him. You notice that like there is nothing down there. It's just all like wood. I knew when I said it. No,
We need a compilation of all of Beth's kombucha girl faces. Okay. Anyways,
these baddies are slightly petrified and mortified, and they're rushing towards your friends. You don't know if they've noticed you.
Oh, okay. Do they look? They look dead, though, right?
They look for sure dead. Like
Okay, so
there's very
possibly
much
not.
like some of them have like ribs poking out, and some of them if they were alive, they would be having a really bad
In
time.
agony? Okay. So maybe not necrotic damage then is what we're saying here. Okay. In that case, I am looking for my action. There it is. I am going to and I saw the first one like poof into dust and everyone started coughing from that, yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about the fact that your dark vision's all in red and what that would look like.
It's eerie, but I can still see.
There was some sort of red haze in the air.
Okay. I am going to cast yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna cast Emboldened Bond on the three of them. And tell them stick together and maybe you'll be able to fend that off better next time.
I'm dying.
You're so dramatic.
So with that, I don't know that you see anything necessarily, but you would feel like maybe like a rush of warmth. And you get a D4 that you can add to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, as long as you stay within 30 feet of each other.
Cool.
Man, you know what I'm just realizing? I made a spell.
Clerics are cool.
I made a spell. I made a spell for a character of mine that works similar to this, and it was so hard to figure out the wording. And it's just right here.
It's right there.
It does other things.
Peace
It does
domain.
other things, but like, I have to go fight my DM about this. Hold on. Anyways,
Hold on, let me close the call.
Let me close the call. Okay. All right. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
No, I used my movement, so I think that's all I'm going to do for now.
Okay. All right. Top of the round. It's Fia. You finally get to do something.
All right, the one guy's dead. Well,
Oh.
more dead than already before,
Oh,
which is great.
what does this do? Oh. What's this do? Oh.
Did you just move my screen?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
No worries, Hakuna Matata, that was just really weird. Okay, so no one else is technically in melee with this creature, correct? By me.
Yeah, technically no one's in melee with it. If it moved
Dope.
5 more feet.
Yep. Great. I'm going to dance around it to get to its opposite side, and I'm going to stab it, as one does,
Yeah, all right.
with my rapier, of
Get
course.
advantage sneak attack on this or something?
I don't get advantage, but I do get sneak attack if I hit. And I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
You also get a D4 once per turn
I get
for
a
this
D4.
if you want it. Or you can save it for the saving throw that you're going to have to make when you turn it to dust. Or YOLO.
YOLO.
It's definitely YOLO.
Well,
What is 17 plus 7?
24.
24.
That's what I got.
To hit?
Yes, please.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Excellent. And how much is sneak attack now? Please hold.
It should be on your
3d6.
3d6.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Well, only 11 points of damage.
Okay. You stab through him. You watch as where you stab, the skin almost breaks like it's strips of like wood, and it just kind of collapses in a bit.
And
Its head kind of like cracks and creaks as it tries to turn around to look at you.
Gross. And because I hit it with an attack, I get to move away for free without causing a attack of opportunity. So I'm going to instead now dance over to this person near the backpack. Because that guy I've already hit and I think I'll be fine. So now I'm over to that person.
You just have enough movement for that. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I could bonus action dash if I needed to as well.
Are you bonus action anything else-ing?
I don't think so, because I could do an offhand attack, but it's only a d4. And I don't even get my modifier, so I think I'll be fine.
All right. Locke, you're up.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, hello.
So emboldening bond, of the 3 people who are bonded, you only have to be within 30 feet of another person who's bonded to you. It doesn't specify what happens if that person leaves the range and then comes back.
Would I have left it?
Fia's fine.
Oh, okay.
No, you're still fine. I just mean in theory.
So it lasts for 10 minutes, so just if they come back, it's on again.
Nice.
Okay, so they just have to be in the range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. Fia, you should be more careful. I have a bad lung now.
Why do I have to be careful about your lung?
Because it could happen to you.
I don't know.
Locke is going to keep his distance, learning from his little mistake.
And he'd be like, do you know why I have a bad lung now? It's because you're so smelly in your decomposing state.
And he's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. Wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
DC of... What's your
16.
DC? 16. Well, I got a natural 1, so that's a -1.
I really hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really sensitive about his decomposing
Yeah.
state.
Okay.
He's fragile.
That's real great. 4 points of damage. Stay away from me.
He is going to he's gonna step away over here and kind of hide, but not really because he can't.
Okay.
Get him, Bygram.
Bygram, you watch as this thing's ears kind of explode into dust.
No.
And
Glad I wasn't there for that.
its jaw kind of like pops out a little bit. Locke, as you move away, could you make another Constitution saving throw?
Oh, disgusting. Okay, that's a little better. 16.
Okay. Moving away from this thing, your stomach settles a bit, and you feel a little bit better.
Oh, thank.
Did you say thank?
Yes. What are we gonna say? Thank God.
Right.
Thank.
If that's it, thank.
Thank.
Thanks to the universe.
Thank whoever.
General thank.
Locke, if you're done your turn, Bygram, you're up.
All right. We'll move up to strike this guy.
One-handed or two?
One-handed.
All
Squeezing.
right.
Be careful, Bygram.
Remind me to hug Justin
D4.
whenever I
You
see
want
him.
it for
Because I got a nat 20.
Yay! Yay, Ben!
Brings
Yay,
it to
Justin.
a 28. So
yeah.
Roll it again so we can
Get
see if we get a triple damage.
that's not a good one. No, I got a 6.
Okay.
The
You get a
fortune
regular- you get a
blade is
regular
so
crit.
strong.
Yeah. I'll take
Remember, so this is 3d8 plus your strength.
it. Okay. 3d8. Oh, why am I rolling d6? Hold on.
Yeah, don't roll a d6.
3d8. What is my strength?
I think it's a plus 5 or
Plus 5,
4?
yeah.
Yeah.
I will double check. Yeah, +5. That's 12 +5. That is 17.
All right. I gotta do a thing for this little guy. Okay. You just crush this guy into dust. As you hit the head, it explodes, and just sort of as you bring your sword down into each section of it, it just explodes into dust. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Okie dokie.
You have a D4.
Okay. I will use my D4 too.
Under threat. Okay.
Okay.
I just love like aggressive, clippy Erin.
That is 18.
18. You don't take any damage.
Thank you, Erin. I love you.
Your
Good
blades are so heavy it blew all
Thank
the dust away. Thank you.
The hit is so heavy that when you bring the sword down and bring it up, it spreads the dust out and away from you. Congratulations.
Nice.
Very
You
cool.
still have a second attack and you still got movement.
You're like a flash dance with spores.
Trying to make sure I don't get out of
A flash.
range of everybody.
You're fine. You have to be within 30 feet. So like,
Oh, okay.
like what? They have to be decently far away from you.
Yeah, we could have a little daisy chain of like
So that's 5.
90
I
feet?
About 25
Sure
feet. I
can.
think.
And eventually I'll be able to get all 4 of us.
hell yeah.
I can't even see Thea.
So what else is new? I
I'm
also noticed I didn't
gonna-
get an inspiration. It's fine.
I'm gonna move. Let's see.
You do have this.
I'm gonna
I
move
can do it
15
around
feet
there.
to attack this guy. Yeah, we just move that way. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna attack him. And do my thing. That's 13.
You hit him.
plus- Oh, okay. Now it's time for damage. 9 points of damage.
All right, not bad. You chop into him, and you watch his a bunch of his ribs just explode outwards.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
All right, Bygram, that's your turn.
yeah, that's my turn.
This man's gonna take an attack at you.
Okay.
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 Yeah, does a 22 hit you?
Oh my god, it does. Yeah,
Oh,
my
man.
bad. I spoke too soon.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he clocks you in the face.
Ow.
The other one is gonna roll to hit Fia. Is this a 6 hit you?
No.
Yeah, it tries reaching for you, but can't get you. Well,
No
okay.
grabby hands.
Ty, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't want to get close to these guys.
They're
They
gross.
explode into dust. Infected Locke's lung. Just the one.
One.
Lock lung.
I also don't want to waste magic on them.
It has to be one or the other tie.
I
Did you not
know.
have like sacred flame or something?
Flame.
It's technically divine flame. It's not really flame. It's froofy language.
We don't use that in this house.
You don't know things.
Shut up. I'm intelligent. I'm learning. I'm not.
I will move over to this one. This one hasn't been hit yet, right?
Great.
Not yet.
You just came over to say hello,
She found,
All right.
she found a new dance part.
and I don't really want to touch it either.
Come on. It's not
I don't have to. It's not a touch spell. It's just a 5-foot range. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance on it.
What word do you say as this light?
bitch.
Disgusting.
As you say whatever this word of radiance is, light bursts out from you. He has to make a con save.
Yeah, 16.
Well, he's good at con, but he only got a 14, so.
Okay. 2. 6 points of radiant damage.
Ty, there's a moment where the light bursts from you and your vision kind of like gets color for a moment as you can kind of see things in here. You see that. Can you give me a perception check, actually? I'll give you advantage,
Yes. Okay. Oh, that's cocked. Okay. I my dice hit my other dice into a natural 20.
Okay.
It did not start that way though.
The thing you notice.
It didn't start that way. It was
wow, a natural 20.
It was a 14.
Who
So
would have guessed
19.
a natural 20? Wow. The thing you notice about this guy in particular is that as the light flashes, his skin seems to be like a very dark brown with like knots in it. It seems a little similar to like the tree form of Rofir. The other thing you notice is that this one, while pantsless, you can kind of see the stitching in their what remains of their robes. Seems to be sort of reminiscent of other followers of Eldath.
Oh.
He's a pre-treen.
Anyways.
The silence.
I'm not appreciated in my time.
Yes, dear.
Like all great artists.
The audience is booing. I know you can't hear them.
No,
but
it's not. Justin is on my side.
he's always on your side.
Anyways, other things you pick up with your fate decreed natural 20 is that it seems like this side of the room doesn't have any of the moss.
Oh.
But
Okay.
it does seem like the moss does go from a point and like up towards the stairs. So it might have just been a path of growth, but it might also be something else. Anyways, that's your turn.
Okay. And when you say that this person looks like the tree form, like there's somebody inside, or that they just haven't crystallized.
His skin looks like it's been petrified into wood through some form of magic.
Okay.
It doesn't look like there's a person like trapped in here. This is too small of a being to have another being inside of it.
Okay.
Ladder, there's a very skinny man inside of there, but I don't think so.
All right. That's it for me.
If that's it for you, it's Ria's turn.
Can I flank with Ty, or is the backpack in the way?
You could kick the backpack out of the way.
Do I want advantage that bad? Do I have to make a check to kick the backpack, or is it just like a freebie?
I'll let it be a freebie. This
Okay,
here is a
that'll do
wall. This here is a wall, so like
yeah,
you're gonna
I would be pincering myself, not pinchering.
Interesting.
I would be Pinteresting myself.
Oh,
no,
girls are over here. The girls are over here Pinteresting
Oh.
for their wedding.
Okay. And I would like to attempt to hit it.
All right, roll a hit. You have advantage.
Yay. Oh no.
I sound so defeated, but I'm not.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Yay.
If Bygram's 13 hit, I'm pretty sure you're 17 hit.
Listen, bold of you to assume I listen to what happens to anybody else.
I
12.
have noticed.
13. Right? 6, 12, 13, plus 3, 16 points of damage. Much better this time.
All right.
Damn.
I gotta roll a thing for this man.
And then can I... is it shitty to leave?
Ah, no. Okay. Well, he doesn't get to do a thing, but he does explode into a cloud of noxious dust. Can the two of you make Constitution saving throws?
Oh, I get to use my D4 now because I didn't do it before.
You do. You get it once per turn.
Okay. 3 and...
Yeah.
19.
19.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
18.
18. You're both fine.
I'm stronger than Ty.
That's my magic making you stronger.
No, it's just I put my body through a lot of shit. You saw the drink. Got some steel.
Ben's gone.
Oh, he died.
Yeah, he exploded.
Oh, great. I'm going to
Into
run
dust.
away then. So I'm going to... So I moved, what, 5 feet?
5 feet, yeah.
Okay. I will... You know what? I'll bonus action dash, and I will flank with Bygrim.
Oh. So nice.
And I'll just be like, I think we can take him.
Yeah, I mean, so far we're doing pretty good, but I don't...
All right, if that's your turn, Locke, you're up.
Locke is going to run up to about here and be like,
I missed all of you.
and then he's gonna look over at the man.
Oh, it appears there's still a man here. You look like a cedar man. I've always been an oak man myself.
And he's gonna.
What a strange burn.
This is
Are you saying like he's soft? Because it's like a softer wood? Like it's very
Seems that way.
cerebral.
Okay, if he fails the roll, I specifically, if you roll any ones on this damage, just re-roll it.
Oh, beautiful. That's 7 points of damage, you stupid woodman.
Oh, jeez.
You watch he hears the words, and like his face from the ears to the eyes just crack, and the top of the head explodes.
You blew his
Oh.
mind.
But he's still up, surprisingly.
Well, do something.
I'm pulling my weight.
I did my part.
No, you're doing great. That was rude. I really meant like, ew, it's still happening. That's what I meant.
That's so funny.
All right.
Just-
Let's do anything else, Piker. It's your turn.
Just thinking of the Squirrel Girl panel, like I do not endorse this experience, and I want it to be over. Like, that's all I can think about. Oh, that is a dirty.
You have advantage because you're flanking with Fia.
Oh well, I got a dirty 20 on my first
Roll
roll.
again for a crit, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
The
crit.
power of Justin's dice. That'd be a 24.
Listen, its armor class is 8. It
Oh.
Wow.
it is naked.
It's getting
Is
squished.
Hey,
this,
I'm wearing
is this the
pants.
pantsless one?
They're all
No,
pantsless.
you.
Oh, they're all pantsless.
They're not, but they might as well be.
Hmm.
I could be. Listen. They could all just be pantsless. Why not? Bygram, roll your damage.
Listen, you're
Okie
fighting
dokie.
against me. Fix your minis, bro.
Listen,
Give them
that'd-
pants.
roll
that'd be
20 only has so many things I can use for free.
That's 12 points of damage for
All right.
But
He's
this
got
is
it.
on
This
roll
guy.
20.
Yeah.
They're some freaks.
They were like, take his pants.
The face I'm making is because they have a thing as zombies where they can come back at 1 hit point, and almost the DC is like 5 plus the damage you deal to them to kill them. Almost every time they're like 1 off.
Nice.
oh jeez.
Anyways,
Power of frenzy.
this man explodes. Can you two
Son of a
please
bitch.
make a
Gotta
save
stop.
for me? It's a
Do
con
I get my
save.
D4 back?
Yes,
Because...
yes, it's a new turn.
Yay.
Oh sweet.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No, it's, I
man.
mean, it's a different turn.
How does a D4 get cocked? Oh, no. Oh, no.
I
7.
feel you. I got a 5.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Hey, yo!
Are you
All
happy,
right, you're both
Andy?
poisoned until you make a
Ooh.
save, a successful save, and you both take
Oh,
d6 of necrotic damage. Hey!
I told you it was bad.
oh,
Revenge!
jeez.
You take 6 points of necrotic
Ooh.
damage as
Oh,
Bygram, you slam your sword into
slam
the
too
sky.
hard.
You
Yeah.
slam too hard, and dust gets in both
Slam too close to the sun.
your and Fia's
Mhm.
mouths, and it's not good. It's a
Ugh.
spicy. It's a bitter.
Oh no.
It's bad.
Ugh.
Your mouth,
Bygram.
both of your mouths are coated in this.
Gotta brush my teeth later. Oh.
Immediately get out my water skin and do like a mouth rinse.
Hawk,
Bleh.
you see this, and there is a moment of vindication in your heart.
There is a little bit of that, but also he sees them and goes, "Ugh," and takes his bandana off of his head and puts it around his face.
I am going to hold out my water skin that has water from the fountain of Eldath to them
Okay, sorry.
if you want it.
This is not happening in Canada, but you know, it'd be so funny if you just bend the water into their mouths, clean it.
Drink it,
like a-
fuckers.
Oh, I'm gonna take the water. I
You
mean,
said
yeah.
water bend? That's really more waterboarding.
Like you open your mouth, you put the water in it, moves it around, pulls the water out, does it to the next person. It's unsettling.
And unsanitary.
Mhm.
It's like a water pick.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like
Just
the
worse.
dentist.
magical water pick.
Then she pulls out the stupid tube that sucks all the water out of your mouth.
It's her fallback career.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Dentistry? Terrible. Terrible idea.
Honestly, I think she'd be good at it. If not, the reason why people hate dentists. Anyways.
Well, that was gross.
Drink some.
Ugh.
I mean, we should expect a lot of that, I think.
Dead people exploding into dust and going in my mouth. I certainly hope not.
Oh, look at where we are, Fia. We're in the heart of the problem.
I don't endorse this experience.
This is yet another reason why land is bullshit. This has never happened to me on the sea.
Because there's no temple in.
There are water temples.
I've been to a water temple.
Okay. Locke's been
I've
everywhere.
been to
That doesn't
also
count.
temples underwater that were not originally underwater, but they still remain to be a temple.
How y'all doing? Ty, you good? Nothing in your lungs?
I feel like shit.
I'm fine.
Well, you didn't heed my words.
Well, I mean, someone had to kill him.
I guess that's
Not
true.
saying that you weren't doing a great job, Locke. I'm just saying some of us are more physical.
I stabbed a guy.
I'm not. Yes, I'm more just saying that's all I do.
Right.
I can't. If I hurt their feelings, it's just their feelings that get hurt. They don't bleed from the ears and explode their brains.
I really thought I had that one, you know.
You did great. You had him on his back foot for sure.
His brain was gone.
True. Can I look at the
Can
thing?
I? Yeah, I'm gonna go through the backpack too. Actually,
I was going
the,
here.
the Eldath guy.
I'm gonna let Ty do whatever.
Okay.
Bygram and Fia make another con save.
Oh, okay.
The guy
What a
that
bitch.
disintegrated, the Eldath guy that disintegrated, did his clothes disintegrate too?
They are in
Like
scraps.
he ceased to exist?
They are in scraps, but they are still like you can still like notice them.
If I like not kick, but like use my foot to prod around the pile of clothing, is there any sort of amulet or
Make an
emblem or
investigation-
anything?
Make an investigation check.
That's a 10 on the con save for
14.
Bygram, you take another d6 of necrotic damage. You take
Oh,
5 more
Bygram.
necrotic damage. Yeah,
why this
you
hurts.
get a D4.
Hey, add the
It's still
D4.
going if
Add
you
the
didn't use the
D4.
D4.
I did, and I got a 10. I just rolled
Oh.
low this time.
Yikes.
How do
Yeah.
you roll so low? Your con should be bananas bonkers, no? For being a
Um,
pally?
Is it?
I mean, that's if you put high constitution.
Going to look.
Yeah, I'm going to look.
unless I'm
there.
rolling wrong. No.
I
You
mean,
get a
not to say,
plus
like,
3. You don't get a bonus to con saves because you're a paladin. You get wisdom and charisma for that.
no, I just thought it would be high
Yeah.
because tank.
I
I mean, plus 3
3.
is still good. We obviously must.
Yeah, great. That's
Justin has
okay.
betrayed
Yeah,
you.
you take some more
It's
damage.
because you didn't laugh at my pre-tree joke.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
why
my
Justin is
God.
punishing
No,
you.
I can't betray the house of no puns. Do I? No, it's cold
Frankly, You
outside.
still feel tummy hurty and a little nauseous.
Oh, not my tummy hurts. Oh,
I would actually love to take this moment real quick,
Uh,
saunter up to Ty, and very quietly just be like, is this sort of a theme of like holy people turning into like elementals? Like, is this a symptom of a larger problem?
Are you referring to me
Yeah.
as well?
Of course.
I was not a follower of Eldath when I was cursed.
Well, that's not what's important.
You said holy people.
Yeah, but like maybe you were predestined to be holy.
Oh, I was
Maybe.
fated. Okay.
What if? Holy shit. Hang on to your socks
Holy
here.
shit.
What if?
I'm holding.
You said that you were changed on like a boat ride, right? What
Yes.
if, while you were in the boat, you went over one of these sunken temples that I brought up earlier, and inside that sunken temple was another evanescence?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure I was near a volcano, though.
Well, who's to say temples can't be near volcanoes? That seems like a great place for a temple.
I guess so.
Just food for thought. I'm gonna go look at that creepy
Right.
shrine.
Okay.
Do a good job looking through the backpacks. Feel like there's something there.
Sure.
Has to be worth it. Vigram is still growing a mushroom in his lung.
it's
Vikram, do you want help?
yeah. Please, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Vikram,
Okay,
aren't you like
I'm here.
a holy person? Couldn't you help yourself? Not that again. That sounded rude.
Wow!
Fine.
It's firing some serious shots today.
I'll heal myself. It's fine.
Not what I meant. I thought you had that thing where you could, like, you can like neutralize a poison.
Block doesn't need a
Vigram.
block to fire these shots.
Vigram,
Yeah,
enough time has passed because it's every 6 seconds. Make another con save.
No. Can I just use my lay on hands to?
I'm letting you do this before you
Oh,
use a
okay.
resource.
I see. Okay, here we go.
Ty, what was your investigation check, by the way?
Oof.
For the pile of clothes, 11.
11. You find what would have been an amulet kicking around. In doing so, though, it is
That is a 12.
damaged. 12. You make it.
Hooray.
Congratulations. The DC was 12. You don't feel sick, bad anymore.
I'm alive.
You cough the
Hooray.
rest of it
Good
out,
job.
and you feel fine, except for the fact that you did take 11 points of necrotic damage over the whole thing.
Yeah, that sucks. Ugh.
But yeah, Ty, digging around with your foot, not getting your hands in there, you do find the amulet. You do unfortunately step on it a little bit. Kicking it back out, you do see that it was probably really brittle anyways. It seems to be made of maybe not silver, but a very light metal. But you notice that the edges of it have been slightly petrified.
Okay.
Do you want
I'll go through the backpack. next.
help looking through the backpacks?
Yeah, there's a
Sure.
backpack and sort of like a little
Good
travel
trust you.
trunk kind of looking thing with different pouches.
I look through the travel trunk and you look through the backpack.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna see if the travel trunk has any traps.
All right, if you're looking for traps, roll. I think it's investigation.
Okay. Great. 15.
15. Kind of like looking around the latches and like parts of the pouches. It doesn't seem like there's any traps. There's no like hidden wires or anything. Or
Right.
you do find that the bigger lid for the container though seems to be locked.
Right. Okay. Is there anything I can do about that, or do I have to ask Thea to help me? Looking in my pockets.
You got a dagger?
I do have a dagger. I was just thinking,
You also have a D4 on ability check still.
I'm also pretty good with my hands. But I thought maybe I could have I think Thea has like a little tool for that. I think she steals things sometimes.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, maybe I could try it.
Sure, give it a whirl.
Okay.
He's going to take his dagger out and try to be as nimble as he can.
Okay. Looking at the lock, you notice that the metal around it is starting to tarnish.
Right.
You might have to be very delicate with this. But there could be the chance that you could just stab into it and just break in.
Okay, let's do it. What do I need?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, I've got guidance. I'm gonna guidance lock.
Okay.
Thanks.
And
Okay.
Ty, looking through the backpack, give me a investigation as well.
Should have guidance myself, to be honest. My +1.
Take it away.
Okay.
Warlock, you're totally guidance.
You're good.
Am I not guided?
You're guided. You're guided.
Truthfully, it wouldn't have helped me anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hold on. Maybe, because
You have a
I'm
D4.
really great at this. Okay, so, oh, shit.
You have 2 D4s. You're guided as well.
Okay, I need you to understand. I have a +5 to sleight of hand. Okay, that is an 11.
Holy balls. The hell did you roll?
I feel that.
Ones on your
I
D4s.
rolled a 2. Oh, +5, that's 7. And then, I
Two
rolled
ones?
a 1, and so that's 8. And then I rolled a 3.
You did math
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So, Locke, you are trying to gingerly pick the lock of this container with a dagger. Does Locke have much experience breaking into things and locks?
Nope.
No, I figured.
Irony.
YOLO.
You, not knowing how the mechanism exactly works, you kind of stick it in there and you're like, okay, hold on. Things are moving, and you hear a snap as you look at the lock and then pull your dagger out. And it seems like part of the lock has been damaged.
It seems like the lock has been damaged for quite some time, and so there's nothing I can do about it. We're going to
Just
need
break
some
it.
strength. I'm not very strong. I think maybe we need some
Go-
muscle.
Go based off the hinges. Just pull out the pins on the hinges. Open it that way.
I'm getting mixed signals from everywhere. Everyone's saying do something.
Backseat drivers here.
I'm worried if you snap open the chest, it'll alert whatever is deeper within.
Aye.
You think they don't already know you're here?
And
I'm pretty loud.
I'm looking at a shrine.
I'm gonna deal with Ty right now. Ty, you're going
Yeah.
through the bag. What did you get for investigation?
12.
12.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Why did your rogue walk away?
I'm
Okay.
really good at those things. I just
12. Going through the bag, you find there are several little tiny like wooden and bone. I'm going to use the word effigies, but they're more of trinkets. They seem to be stylized. They're like little knickknacks for religious people, I'm going to say. You have like a little person, and their head is more of like a ring than a circle, and they've got these two little like long protrusions, and they have like a little fur cape. There's one where it seems to be like a ring of like seaweed and algae, but it's kind of been colored a little bit so that's like it looks like a wave and it's kind of blue, but it's definitely really fragile. You have one that there's a little, you think it's a woman? She's kind of got like a whole segmented dress thing going on, and she's holding a stick, and it looks like it would have been a nicely carved flower maybe, but part of it's broken off. And there's a whole assortment of these. You find a couple of sheets of paper wrapped up. Opening one, you find where the hell it is. You find a scroll for protection from evil and good.
Okay.
You also find a keyring. But a lot of the keys seem to be in not the best condition. And actually one of them, as you pick it up and kind of like thumb the key, the metal actually breaks off and crumbles away a little bit.
Oops.
Hmm.
Okay. Whatever little trinket seems to be in the best condition, I'll hand that over to Locke.
All right, Locke, you have your choice between a tiny little man with horns made out of bone.
You know that's the one. Look at
All
his
right.
weird circle head.
Like a fidget spinner.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
I very often think about having a circle head.
Yeah,
It'd be pretty cool.
not a triangle head.
Too pointy.
Hmm.
Not to
I found
judge
some
anybody.
keys, but
Were they for this?
I still
thing?
think we should just break it.
Okay. I don't think you could put the keys in there anyway. I think I messed it up real bad.
Okay. I have a small hand axe. Can I use the back of it, like the blunt side of it, to just like tap on the lock and try to shatter it?
Sure. Roll an attack for me,
Sure, yeah.
honestly, an athletics check.
Do you need any
Athletics check.
support from me in any way? Do you want me to yell at the trunk? I could tell it nasty things about itself, and then it'll no.
Weaken its self-esteem.
I would like to hear that.
Oh, weaken self-esteem trunk. Get it? It's like a steam trunk? No.
Hey.
I rolled a 12.
12. All right. You hit the lock, and it seems to kind of crumple a bit. And then for a moment, you're like, oh, I made it worse, until the front half just kind of falls out.
There you go. You softened it for me.
Okay. There's no traps. I looked, so you could open it.
Oh, good.
And
You open it up, and there's a gas fills the room.
a dusty little guy crawls out and spits at you.
It's just lock.
Do you open the trunk?
Yeah.
Okay, you open the trunk. Some little beetles kind of fall out here and
cool.
there, but they're all kind of petrified.
Super cool.
Just some pill bugs and like some other things
Do you
here
have
and
a
there.
cup? Do you have a bottle?
Do you have a butthole? What did you say?
Bottle.
Bottle.
I would be intrigued if the little pill bug had a butthole as well.
do you have a butthole? Do you have a butthole?
I don't know.
Yells at the pill.
Oh, Nelly.
We're back to Skronk.
Scrunk.
No.
Scrunk.
Drunk again.
Scrunk.
Inside this container, you find a matching sort of set of these bronze made to look like wood. There is a sickle, and then there is a staff. The staff isn't very big. It's more of a rod, really. But there is a tiny sort of circle that it goes through. And on one side, it's sort of more leaf-like, and on the other side, it's more flower petal-like. The sickle, the handle seems to have almost like a shaft of wheat kind of like texture wrapped around it. You also find a set of small kind of tin cups. The edges are sort of wavy, and they each kind of go inside of each other. There's 3 of them. The cups, looking at the bottom, they have a symbol of Eldath inscribed on each of them. The staff has the symbol of, you're going to assume it's maybe Sylvanas. And there is a sickle which has the symbol of Chantia on it.
All right. Nothing from my Leaky in here.
I'm pretty impressed.
With what?
These little beetles have been working hard.
Yeah. All right. What else have we got? What have you got, Fia?
Creepy shrine.
Fia, you head up towards this shrine. It looks to be an altar or maybe a workstation, honestly. There are little compartments. It's sort of there's like a wooden platform that is part of a desk, and on the desk there is sort of a hold on, I'm going into the Mind Palace. There's sort of like a raised platform, like a raised surface on the desk.
Okay.
Looking about, you see that there are little jars, and like there's a mortar and pestle. There's a dust and some dried plants everywhere. I'm not sure what this could be. You see there is a potted plant. It is dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
The odd thing you notice in the darkness is that it does seem to be petrified, as opposed to like
this place.
Looking about, though, you do notice kind of where the raised platform is on like the work surface. There is a circular wooden disc divided into segments.
Is it 4 segments, perhaps?
No, surprisingly.
Can I take a closer look at it? Can I see?
Make an investigation check.
All right, and I still get my D4.
Yes.
Fucking a bowling bond.
Unless it's been 10 minutes.
I don't think it has.
21.
Wait. It looks to be a calendar of the seasons.
Oh, weird. Well, then there are 4 segments. There are 4 seasons.
Sorry, it's segmented into like months. So there's more than
Oh, I see. All right.
there are. Yeah, there are 4 segments for Pyrrhic victories.
I'll just sort of shout over. I'm not 100% sure. Seems a little bit like a calendar. And there's some dead plants and some shit. Don't think it's really all that important.
Maybe it is, though. Maybe there's like a circle date that was like, we'll raise Sylvanas on this day. We'll sacrifice all the, I don't know.
Well, but from what Bygram said, it doesn't seem like it was the church temple thing that corrupted, that dead with
right.
Sylvanas as much as it was Evan. Except Evan the Second.
But if someone came in here with that.
Steve in essence. Sort of works.
Stephens.
Such defeat.
Maybe it was like they needed to do it on a specific day, like harness the energy of the stiff essence. I pronounced that wrong, but you know, because it had more power on like a full moon or something, like a werewolf.
Fair. I do, with respect, utmost respect, does that change what happens next? Like, is it worth us spending the time to further investigate and research when we're pretty sure there's this corrupted baddie deeper within?
No. It is curious that there isn't any blue moss in this area, though.
Well, it seems like, at least judging from before, that the blue moss seems to gravitate towards these corrupted things. You know, it gravitated towards DM, and it gravitated now. It sort of led us to the temple, and so maybe now it's leading us to Stephens.
Steven Essence.
Stephens.
Is good. So you think that this room is not corrupted by anything, but there was dead guys.
Well, I mean, they were petrified, creepy guys, so like, I don't think it's beyond. I don't think this room is nothing. I am just wondering if this isn't like a query better settled once we defeat the great evil here and have perhaps less of a I just, you know, team, and I say this as much as self-reflection as anything, but we're not exactly the quietest bunch. And admittedly, the more time we spend dicking around, respectfully, the shorter or less likely we're going to get the upper hand in whatever happens next. I'm not saying we don't come back and we don't maybe bring down Rofir and ask about it. We can do a little bit of religious grilling. What?
Oh, no.
I mean, like, maybe.
Okay.
But I do feel like that might offend at least Bygram's sensibilities, if not Ty's, just like, maybe it's like a cousin cleric kind of an energy, you know what I mean?
Okay, I just wanted
I don't give a shit.
some answers for Bygram, you know. However, Bygram, some beetles have been working really hard at making these really incredible magical items. I don't know that they're magical, they just look beautiful.
You mean magical in the way they make you feel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Bygram's kind of just focused on everything. Like he's kind of, I guess, just being aware of his surroundings. But
okay.
But
Bygram, make a perception check for me with advantage.
Oh
yeah, I'm pulling it out. That's That'll be. Hold on, wait, no, I got a D4. I use my D4 with this roll
Yeah,
too. or-
still got that.
Yay.
We'll see how long I can let that thing stand up.
It's the Beatles that are emboldening you, not me.
Are they George, Ringo, Paul?
That is a 14 on perception.
14. Okay. Yeah, in the darkness, there's just a lot to take in, really. You do notice that, yeah, you've got this sort of segmented area. It seems untouched. You're not sure why. You got the blue moss behind you that seems to be going off into the darkness deeper.
Yeah.
And taking it in, it seems like maybe the people that you see here, right? Those guys that were petrified.
Mm-hmm.
Something's up about them. You notice that as you're looking kind of like towards some of your friends, like Locke and Ty, that are at the chest and everything, and Fia that's across the room, you notice that like there is a bedroll that is spread out, and something about this area doesn't seem like it's like a sleeping area.
Hmm. Let's see. So, how do I? There's the bedroll there. I'm sure we. Is it the same one? The one you were talking about? Just the one that.
There's on the
He
map.
is-
There's a dude there, but
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. So someone was sleeping here. I'm sure we all can put that together. I don't think no one should be sleeping down here. But I guess at least this part of where we are remains untouched for some, I guess, holy reason, it feels.
Well, if it was a holy reason, you wouldn't think that the holiness would allow zombies to come back as creepy, almost petrified people. You know, if it's that holy. Seems counterintuitive.
Yeah. Unless there's someone else down here who's not completely petrified, maybe?
I mean, I think that's a distinct possibility. I thought we were all sort of operating on the assumption of that elven person possibly being down here, no?
I thought he had left, but
Maybe.
he could be down here.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, if whoever is down here has definitely been warped terribly, I don't think we'll be as lucky as we were with Rofier.
Yeah, that's true.
Which of your, forgive the ignorance, do any of your gods have like, is any one of them like a real tree person, like an arbor aficionado, as it were? Like I know Eldith, big on the waterfalls and the water.
Yeah.
Is like Shantia like all about them trees? Or
No, about grains, right?
Oh.
Agriculture.
Yeah.
so none
Yeah.
of them are like trees are my shit.
I mean,
I
Myliki.
mean,
Myliki is specifically the Lady of the Forest.
All right.
Big M, yeah.
So perhaps it has something to do with her specific domain that's being corrupted. Because, like, admittedly, we haven't seen any bloated water people.
Oh.
So,
They probably drowned. I mean,
and judging by the trinkets that Locke has sort of set out for our perusal, it doesn't appear that there's an artifact of Maliki. Perhaps
They attach the essence to her artifact.
That's kind of, the thought. And so now it's warping her domain.
But why attack her specifically? Sylvana seems out of the picture.
Well, exactly.
She's next.
Yeah, they're just toppling the pyramid.
Hmm.
That's what I'd do. Especially if there are 4. Shit. But you whittle it down piece by piece. Not sure why my leaky over Eldath or Shantia, but
Hold on, wait, I got it. The and he's kind of getting excited about it because he's like, yeah, I put this together. The water basin. You know how we had to put the orbs in the thing?
yeah.
And how it was in order? Like Sylvanas was first, then Myliki, then Eldath,
And then finally,
and then Shantia. Yeah, it could be the order in which they're trying to operate.
I see. That's like, so in our gang, like if we're using our gang as a metaphor, those 2 are like the brawn, and then you get to the co-leaders would be Shantia and Eldath. No? It's not working for you? All right.
I guess.
Well, it's just,
Okay.
I don't know if it changes anything really.
I mean,
But-
at least we know who they're going after and who Bygram can protect. And if we stop it here, we cut it off. Then Myliki will be safe, and maybe that means Eldath and Shantia will be safe. But if not, well, we know what the plan is.
And we could be fighting water people next. And then you'll have to deal with the
You know
questions
what?
of, do you know everything about the water? Do you know why it changes colors? You know?
I know a lot about the water.
Same. That's because water is the superior place.
It's okay.
It's the best place.
I like the hydration, but that's about it.
Mm.
They won't get to Eldath.
Yeah, because we're gonna stop it as
Yeah,
it
because-
tries to.
These 4 fuckheads, we're just gonna stop this rot that's killing gods.
Yeah.
We've got it. Rest easy, Shantia and Eldath. Seekers are on it.
Oh, you
No
can tell her for
worries.
us. Yeah.
That's cute.
Okay, let's go find them then.
Shall I lead again? I did such a great job last time.
Sure.
Yeah, not like a zombie snuck up
No.
on you or
And
anything.
tried to
Very
attack you.
you know what? I lulled it into a false sense of security.
And if we
That
all
we
got a
could-
Sure
torch,
did.
or a
Did you-
light spell?
I do have a torch that I can use. I
Do we want to do that?
feel
is
like they
that-
know we're here. I mean, we just.
I have another question before we start to move our way to the thing.
Sure.
These beetles crafted such fine things. Would any of you like to use them?
I think they're decorative, look. I don't think you should use them. Unless I'm wrong. Not a holy person. But I feel like they're wall ornaments,
Hi.
you know. But maybe not. What do I know?
Well, I could always check. It's just I could do it really quickly, or I could take some time. But it seems like we don't have any time. But then I'll get really
Why don't we
tired.
just take them?
Yeah, we can take them. Maybe we can get them to the old man upstairs. See if he
Okay.
wants them.
Or maybe if they help our cause, we hang on to them. As we
Yeah.
fight for the gods. Battle
Yeah.
this unholy corruption that seeks to take them all out. We're the
least
last
we could-
line of defense.
Okay.
This
I'm
feels.
leaving.
What's the big word I'm looking for?
Like a great idea.
Disingenuous?
Oh,
Mm,
pish posh Bygrim.
mm,
So suspicious now.
Clock
down
them.
here, I
Keep
feel like
making
I,
him pull out big words.
yeah. I don't like using them that much either. But when
you
I
should do
do, it's important.
I'm tiptoeing into the darkness now.
And well, never mind.
All right. As you guys start to follow Fia's lead, we'll follow ourselves into a break.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
Hey, this is Bygrim. Yes, the Bygrim. Coming at you to remind you that we have new episodes of the Charisma Saving Show coming out soon. So you better be there or you're going to hurt my feelings like Ty does all the time. And no one wants a sad Bygrim. New episodes are coming out soon.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Unless we're not recording.
we are. I was just gonna say something about fromage.
Oh,
You can say it.
fromage.
That's it.
As all of you start to scamper into the dark, we return from our break. How are you guys situated? Where are you going? And what are you doing?
First,
Yes.
ahead by like 25, 30 feet.
Also, first.
Insane.
Bygrim.
What? Oh, I meant like I was first in line.
I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but then I said also first, but not in line.
Yeah, I
First,
understand.
I want to turn to Bygrim and put my clammy little hand on his bicep.
On his bicep.
Oh,
And I'll be like, that was really clever, Bygrim. It's really great that you figured it out.
aw, man, you know, I was telling Ty earlier, sometimes, you know, you just gotta use your brain, you know?
I do. And you've been
I know
working
you
really
do.
hard. So, you know, we've got a little bit more information now. And we're gonna solve this.
Oh, yeah. We are, indeed. Mhm.
All right. I might just walk behind you a little bit. Partially, one, I don't want to lose you, and two, if there's any weird dusty guys again, your big frame might block out some of the
Oh,
Does Locke still look like a little highwayman?
Yeah.
Adorable.
okay. I'll block the dust from up here, you know.
Do you want a handkerchief maybe for your face as well?
Yeah, if you have one, yeah, I can.
I definitely do.
Goes into his disguise kit and pulls out like a pretty
Honestly,
questionable handkerchief.
even if you didn't, I would just let you have a bunch.
Here you go.
Just like a little magician's amount.
Yeah.
It's a duck. You can wrap it around your face like a scarf. Just take all of them.
Like the Lenny Kravitz scarf.
Oh, yeah, he'll wrap it as such just to kind of.
Okay.
Remember, masking up is important.
Indeed.
There's a lot of dusty guys out there.
We should-
They're standing behind you a little too close. They don't know when to cover their mouths when they explode into dust. I mean, like, what's up with that?
What is up?
They
with
keep
that?
trying to grab me.
All right, Bygrim, lead the way. Ty, you got to come too. I don't have another handkerchief. I gave them all to Bygrim.
You didn't have to.
I'm fine. It's all right.
All right, Fia.
Mm.
As you're scooting away ahead of everyone, you notice that there is almost like a sickness. There is a wave of this moss, and also these like strange, almost sticky seeming tendrils that kind of go through the ground. There are areas where you actually see them burrowing up into the ceiling, and some of them where they are kind of less pronounced, but they are kind of trying to bore into the walls. The path ahead of you is not exactly safe.
Yeah, but I'm pretty cool.
All right. So for the most part, this stretch of area ahead of you is going to be difficult terrain.
Okay. And I'll just sort of parkour my way through as silently as I can.
Okay. Give me acrobatics check.
Is the bonded blessing still offering blessings?
I'm gonna say it's
You are 35 feet away from.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Well,
no.
no. I said 25 to 30.
Well, the others haven't necessarily moved yet.
Well, that's fair.
I'll let you.
Fuck them
I'll
kids.
let you have it for the first bit.
Nice. Acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Son of a bitch. I don't know why, but odd numbers are so much harder to add than even numbers. I suppose I could take one from the odd and add it to the even. Or like to the whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about me, guys. 15 plus 7
22.
is 22. I'm good at math.
22. Yeah. Okay.
22.
You're able to find bits and pieces and places where the ground is a little stable or unmarked, and you're able to kind of gingerly skirt your way and kind of parkour, sledding a little bit, and you're able to eventually move like 30 feet or so.
All right. I'm just going to estimate that that's... Oh, look.
Oh, I'll give you the 40.
Dope. I'm going to leave. I just turn around and disappear. Just kidding.
The other is as you're gathering up and heading towards where Fia is as she vanishes into the dark. You see her leap and slide and then eventually vanish.
Oh, great.
Great.
The two of you
Super.
with non-limited dark vision, you're able to still see her. Locke, unfortunately, she is gone.
She left again.
I'm going to go lick some
I
rocks.
think we can go around this. I think we can go around this blue shit. If we don't want to do whatever she just did.
I'm letting you know it's going to be difficult to.
To go around or to do what she just
To go
did?
around.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then. We can't go around.
You can, but it's going to be like a tighter fit. You're going to probably have to be close to a wall, and you're going to have to probably duck around a couple things.
Do we just follow her straight on?
Okay, we'll just follow her. Yeah.
Okay. Give me athletics or acrobatics checks.
I'm so good at this. I'm fine. Vibrant,
God.
keep going.
You still have your D4. I will say after this roll they'll be gone.
It won't help.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh,
I got
maybe it
a-
will. Maybe it will.
19.
Okay, you're good.
25.
You're fucking excellent.
12.
12. Okay, the other two are moving at a faster pace than you. I mean, they're very mighty and strong. They can leap bounds. And there's some areas where you get caught up on a couple things that you have to try and struggle around and climb over. You don't fall into the moss, but you do have to touch some of these strange root protrusions that are up a couple feet. You're not hurt, but they do tingle a weird way.
Ugh.
But you're able to make it to your friends. But you feel a little uncomfortable.
The vines gave me a weird tingly sensation.
I'm gonna move you guys here, and I'm gonna just pretend
You
Ty.
touch them.
I had to. I was gonna die.
Okay. I'll go slower next
No,
time.
it's okay.
You need a boost over
No,
something.
I'm fine.
So you guys are all here. You finally get to see what Fia sees, which I haven't revealed to Beth yet. Okay, cool. So you see ahead of you, the walls start to. You see bits and pieces of carvings. They're rough though, but you can kind of make them out. But they go towards two statues. The statues are both of a bronze-like material. One is of Sylvanas and one is of Shantia. They both have their hands sort of out, as if to be holding something.
Oh. Sickle. Rod.
Put the yeah.
So you don't get to keep
Which
the
one do
fine
you want?
craftsmanships of the Beatles.
Perhaps not
But
yet,
it's going
look.
to a good purpose.
Well, look at the statues they made.
Shall I?
Busy.
Should we do it at the same time?
Sure.
Alright, one of them has
I'll-
more moss than
I'll
the other.
The one with more moss is the Sylvanas one.
Irony.
I'll flip you for it.
Alright.
I have a coin.
Okay. But I should like heads or tails. What do you want? And then
Tails.
okay, so is tails Sylvanas or is tails Shantia?
Tails, I get to choose which
Oh,
one I want.
I understand. Alright. Go for it.
Okay. It's the coin you stole from me, Ty.
Okay.
I have a actual two-sided dice. So flat side is heads, and then the little lighthouse is tails. Flat side.
So it's me.
Yep.
Alright. I'll choose Sylvanas. I'm pretty sure I can get around the blue.
Oh, hero.
Of course. Always here to
Okay.
save the day.
Yeah, sure.
Who has
I'll
the
take-
rod?
I was carrying
Ah.
them, so I'll give you the Sylvanas one.
Dope.
Okay. Get into position, I guess, and then do it at the same time.
Alright.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
Alright. And no more bonded blessing?
No more bonded blessing.
No,
Bonded blessing.
I
Right?
mean, she can do it again.
No.
I could. I could have guidance you too, but
What am I doing?
Erin
Acro?
is bad at that.
Acrobatics.
That is a 16.
Whew. All right. You bound between a couple of sort of rocky outcroppings that are coming out of the ground. And there's a moment where you kind of just narrowly touch and skid like off of one of these roots. And you make it right to the statue. Even on it if you'd like.
Nice. Yeah. And I'll start to scurry up. How tall is the statue?
It's like 20 feet.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll start
Sorry,
scaling it.
it's more like 15.
That's still very tall. I'll start scaling it to get to the Hanses.
Okay, I guess I'm climbing too.
Okay. The hands are kind of like out in front of them, so they're a bit lower than that. So they're manageable. You don't have to climb. I'm just
Okay.
gonna let her do it because she's a freak.
Okay. She's Parkour,
Parkour.
All right.
but flirting.
So
All right, on 3, we'll put the things in.
All right. Who's counting?
I can count.
Lock.
So on 3, like 1, 2, do the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I counting up or down? Oh, up, probably.
Up.
Okay.
Up. Otherwise, it would be just immediately do the thing.
Okay. Are you ready?
As will
Yes.
ever be.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
all right. As the
Put it
two
in.
of you put the rod and the sickle in the hands of the statue of Shantia and Sylvanas, there is a shift. The ground rumbles, and the stones that make the side of this cavern, this room, whatever this underground structure is, they start to slightly light up as if there are little lights or some sort of magic that is woven into the stone here. You hear 2 very loud, almost scraping sounds, and Fia and Ty, from your proximity, you both notice that there are 2 walls that actually pull away, revealing 2 separate rooms.
Oh. Right. Not what I expected.
I guess we pick one.
Or both.
Does it end in a dead end ahead? Oh boy.
Yeah, can't see that far just yet.
I'm not opposed to flipping over the statue, not like tipping it over, but I physically flip around and I jump over to like here artfully and have a peek.
God, oh God, hate your dark visions. Goddamn 60 feet. Fucking hate this shit. Okay. You see a massacre.
Oh.
As you slide kind of towards where the wall had disappeared, looking in, there are just, now that this place is lit up a little bit, you can see that there's a room that is adorned with trophies of animals, either willingly given, you think, maybe, or maybe in reverie to them, or maybe these are carved. But you see that there are these statues of like animals and trophies. There are books and tables and sort of strange implements. But the thing you notice, and thing that's really shocking, is that there is a large burn mark taking up the most of the room, and there are several burnt bodies that are just on the edge of them. I will show you the room.
The Ace Ventura room.
Oh shit.
In each of the corners of these rooms, there are statues. They seem to be made of wood and inlaid stone. One in here seems to be of Sylvanas. The other one seems to be of Myliki.
Mm.
And immediately you can see that there are wood carving tools here. There's a couple of unfinished carvings. There's some discarded leather armor. Looks like this might have been like a little workshop of some kind. But
What's in it? Sorry,
no,
go ahead.
fine. I was going to point out the explosion again.
Well, looks like it once upon a time may have been some sort of a craftsman's work area. However, it looks like someone blew it up and there are several bodies scattered about. It's a pretty grim sight, I'm not gonna lie. There's a statue of Sylvanas, I think, and Myliki. It's not great. I don't see any blue moss though, so probably I mean, unless we feel like it's something we really do want to investigate, I don't know. I'm starting to question dicking around with these bodies a little. It seems to wake them up.
Okay. Let's look at the other one.
And haha, they're not naked this time.
Andy quickly on break, making sure they all have clothes.
No, I made sure these ones. I specifically put the naked one there in this room. I know what I did. All right, Ty. As you make your way to the other room and peer in, you can immediately see that there is sort of coming up from the ceiling a section of roots, and they seem to spiral outwards as if almost creating like a refuge. They don't go into the ground. They come from the ceiling and they sort of create like a little area underneath them that someone could like crawl under or like rest under.
Or die under.
under. The ground underneath it seems to be very soft and undisturbed. And you notice the roots that seem to have the corruption in them as well as the moss, they go underneath where the stone wall was, but they don't seem to go past sort of this opening area in the room. They don't go anywhere near the roots that are here or anywhere else past this point. Do you step inside?
Yeah, I'll motion to Fia and Locke and Vigram that like maybe come this way instead, and then I'll go inside if it seems like perhaps that area is more protected.
What's happening over there? What are they doing?
Uh,
I think I got a bit of dust in my eye earlier, so
it's just fun. We can go over there and see for ourselves. Yeah.
okay, that's a good idea. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling? Do you have like an intuitive sensation that you need to be in a specific room? Or
Vigram, could you give me an insight check on yourself?
Okay.
Do some self-reflection.
If you go one way, your emblem starts to vibrate, and then if you go away, it's like a game of hot or colder.
That is a 18.
18. You know when someone tells you to breathe and you realize you haven't been breathing? It's almost like that. As Locke asks you, how do you feel? You realize you're a bit tense. Your breathing's a little heavy. You notice that you're almost a little, at least your body seems anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And there's almost a pull. Like there's a calling for you forward. Maybe because you're so close to what you have come here to defeat. Or maybe it's something else. But you start to really take in the gravity of what you have to do.
that was a big sigh, friend. Are you good?
Yeah, I just...
Listen, Vigram, I'm pretty insightful. It's okay, we're here for you.
I know, it's really hitting me that I'm really here. I'm really about to fight this thing, and it just feels like a lot, but
It's also, I think, that a bit of that feeling of you have something big you have to do, and it's getting closer and closer and closer. And when you're finally in that moment, there's that sort of like unreal, like this is happening kind of energy. And I think that's really hitting Bygram in waves.
yeah.
I'll give you a a little bit of advice might be the wrong word, but I'll let you in on a little secret about your friend Locke here. Sometimes I get stage fright, and it's because I'm behind the stage, right? And
Mhm.
I could hear the people out there, and you keep thinking to yourself, like, what if I fudge it up, you know? Like, what if I really muck this up? And, you know, you kind of feel like you need to go to the washroom really bad, and your tummy is grumbling, and you get all these nervous feelings. But then you go out on stage, and it's not that bad. It feels pretty good. And I know that you, when it comes to fighting, are a pretty amazing performer. So, you feel confident in yourself.
Yeah, it's just I really am good at fighting. I just wanted to be over with, you know? Like I get the fighting, I get why I'm doing it, I get all of that. It's just I just want to finish it. And
Because you don't like fighting.
I used to at one point, but everything we've been going through, I don't like it as much. I mean, yeah, I don't like it as much as I used to. But
Well, maybe that's because it's not the solution. So, you know, maybe there's a different way. Like being friends with the weird little guys with purple eyes, you know?
maybe, yeah, I mean, there's just got to be more solutions out there than just violence.
Well, let's figure it out together. Because you know what? I kind of agree. I don't really like being judgmental about the weird purple guys. You know, they're just vibing. They might be bad. It's fine. It's just
Yeah, okay. Oh,
but I just want you to know that whatever path you choose, well, it's the right one. That's why you're here.
yeah. Malika believed in me, and everyone else around me does too, so I'm gonna see it through like I always do.
All right, champ.
He's gonna punch
Yeah.
you. Right?
All right, champ, from a 3-foot tall, sweaty blue man.
Locke is 1.5 feet tall. Thank you.
I am
Let's go.
5 inches tall, thank you, and it's not wet.
Locke is just a little puppet with a little hat. Like, dances.
I'm me as a baby, but like wet.
Ugh. Ugh.
Okay. We should
I
move forward so the ladies aren't all alone in the weird rooms.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who can run through the room fastest.
Side note, Grayson, if Locke ever gets a familiar that isn't Mini Mock, it has to be little baby.
Pointy hair.
Yeah. You know what? It doesn't even have to be Locke. Your next familiar has to.
It's just Mock with a pointy head.
Mock puts on a little sheet and just dances around.
Okay. Also, you know, you can yell at Fia sometimes if you want. I know she's real good at speaking and stuff, but you could just be like, whoa, chill out, sister.
I mean, she's competing with Ty for affection, clearly. But
For you think Ty and Fia are bumping for you?
no, for each other. I know you don't get it. But you can always tell in nature sometimes, you know, when one.
I'm gonna.
I sense I've said something wrong.
I get it. Don't worry. I've seen a bird dance.
Oh yeah, they're. Yeah, no, yeah, and they're dancing for each other. At least I feel.
I saw a weird little bird
Hey,
fold itself
Vigram.
in half into a plate once.
I need to know, how quietly are you saying it? Because the acoustics of this place, boy.
Amazing.
I think he would probably try to say that part quietly.
We'll see about that.
Well, if they wanted, they can check if they want. If they want to hear, they can hear.
Continue though.
But yeah, I think there's something there. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
I'll give one of them advice. I feel like Fia is the one that might take my advice about bird dancing a little more seriously. So.
I mean, I tried to give Ty advice. I don't know if she told you in like you guys' little powwow, but I told her, I was like, hey, and she was like, no, and I was like, oh.
We don't really talk about that kind of stuff.
Oh. Well, you can keep it between us then that I told you this.
Okay. I'll tell
she might have forgotten.
She should try folding herself in half and then doing like a little
shimmy. A little. It might take more than a shimmy to impress Ty. But...
To be fair, while I was watching this happen, it didn't impress the ladybird whatsoever.
Oh. I would die of embarrassment, but that's just me.
I'm sorry, we're getting off track.
We are. We should focus up.
As these two are talking, maybe walking, Ty, how much further do you go into the room?
We're definitely walking.
I'm gonna.
Okay, ladies, you hear these two. If they're walking and talking, you absolutely hear them. All right, Ty.
Great.
Before you,
I'm going further into the room than upon
you like
this.
feel like a tingle in the back of your spine. You're like, oh, they're talking about me. I need to get away. So I don't hear.
I need to go.
You see a place of strange worship. It seems like this might have been both a place to commune, a place to rest, a place to train. You see that there are benches and shelves. There are weapons racks. There are not necessarily training dummies, but something of an effigy of like a person. But you see that there are, at the center back end of this room, there is almost like a meditation pit of some kind. There are several rocks that are arranged in a circle, and in the center of them, there are more rocks that are sort of not exactly flat, not exactly round, not exactly the same size, that are piled together to make some kind of platform for this large crystal. Around this crystal, there are mushrooms. And even in the corners of this room, there are little mushrooms here and there. There are strange little mycelium-like stalks coming from the ceiling. And there is just little plants growing here and there. The unfortunate thing about this room, though, is that you see from the crystal, there is almost a stain of burning. And those stains start to match up with these, what you are assuming were sort of charcoal outlines of something. But as you get a bit closer and get a bit more insight into it, you think they are maybe the charred remains of people that were here. There are several instruments strewn about, some of them still intact, some of them damaged, some of them in need of repair. There are little books here and there and long parchment scrolls. You think some of these might have actually been songbooks.
Right.
No?
Does the crystal look like Evan?
Make a Arcana check for me.
Sure, yeah, that's intelligence based. Oh, natural 20. I'm a fucking genius.
Okay.
I
Join the club. Let's go. Got two big brains in the house.
If you'll allow me, I think you actually start to walk towards it as you are checking it.
I'm getting away from that conversation that's happening
you're getting
behind me.
as far away as you can. It starts to muffle when you get to this point. Looking at this crystal, there are two major things you notice. One, this does not look like Evan. This is not the white crystal that was, palm-sized. Arguably, maybe it could have been a bigger one, but it doesn't look the same. That essence, there is something almost quicksilver about it. Almost like it was like white and silver and marbled and energized. This doesn't have that same kind of texture or structure or look to it. This looks like it was some kind of crystal, and something has changed about it. You notice that the eerie purple of the crystal almost matches sort of the lightest and most purples in the moss. But the other thing you notice is that where the burn marks, the purple marks that come out of the crystal and into some of the bodies are, the crystal is actually cracked, and it almost looks like bits have been shattered off, as if, getting a closer look at it, as if something came out of it, or as if something went into it and then erupted. You you could guess with a natural 20 that maybe this crystal was different before, and that maybe whatever was channeled into it might have gone awry.
Okay. Does it still feel like looking at it? Maybe it's not something I can see by looking. Does it seem to be shifting in any way, or what's the word I'm looking for? Temperamental? Unstable, maybe, is the word I'm looking for.
From where you are, it doesn't look like it's currently unstable.
Okay.
Could you make a what's your passive? 15?
Passive perception 15.
Okay, just enough. You notice kind of actually in some of the furniture, like as it's been like a projectile almost, there are bits of like a light green crystal, and they kind of match a trajectory from that crystal.
Okay. Is there anything within like arm's reach that like the green shards that I can
Absolutely.
pick up? Okay. Yeah, I'll grab one that's close by and take a look at it.
Okay. Looking at it, it seems to be sort of a pale kind of green crystal. Clear. Seems normal. You do get a bit of a familiar idea of this crystal. It seems almost similar to the ones that were underground, but obviously this one doesn't match the color.
Right. And it's not affecting me in the
No.
way that the other ones were. Okay.
It seems like if there was magic in this, it's not here anymore. But as you hold it up and look at the crystal
Okay.
that's ahead of you, they have a sort of similar sheen to them.
Okay. If I take like a rock or a pebble or something from the ground and toss it towards the purple crystal, is there any reaction?
Make a attack roll for me.
Okay. 24.
24. You're just like underhand tossing it?
Yeah. Not to
Not to break it or anything.
do
No.
damage or anything, just to see if there's a reaction.
Okay. As you throw or toss the rock towards the crystal, it bounces off of it very gingerly and kind of makes its way down to the ground. There is a brief moment where the air feels almost electrified as the pebble is thrown in a random direction across the room.
Okay.
The crystals sort of vibrate a little bit and then settle. The one piece in your hand, it almost feels like where you're touching it, your hand has like pins and needles. It's not necessarily a bad feeling, but it's definitely a resonant feeling, as if the crystal's resonating with where it originally came from.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait for the others to catch up and kind of stop them from going any further past me so that no one actually touches the crystal.
Okay.
I just wanted to know real quick.
Yes.
Can I just have a look at like this statuey basin-y thing?
I'm gonna say you're probably still in this room. Well,
Oh, am I? Okay, I didn't know how long it took for Ty to wander, and I didn't want to go in that room. It's freaky.
she's sort of doing it at the same time as you.
Okay.
Well, you know what? The boys are probably here, and you can probably go over there now as they are showing up to see it. I do
Okay.
need to retract one thing. Retcon one thing. It's actually supposed to be a statue of Eldath, not Sylvanas, that is in this room.
In the massacre room.
In the massacre room.
Okay.
The sisters have their own room.
Okay.
Where the
That makes sense. You got mom and dad and the sisters. All right.
Oh, was my mistake. I'm sorry.
You're allowed one.
No, I've already made 7.
Well.
And they were all attack rolls by zombies. All right. Fia, as you turn around and make your way away from the massacre room as the boys show up, Ty would have seen this too, kind of walking past it. There is a fountain. It's got high, about like 2-3 feet high stone walls. They're carved with imagery of waves and sort of, you know when you do the waves when it's like a point and then a little dip and then a point?
Mm-hmm.
It's got those around the like edge. There are 4 smaller basins that are kind of raised up. And there is a statue at the center. This one seems to be sort of a spinning motif. It's not spinning, but it's there seems to be...
Has movement to it.
It has movement to it, yes. And it's Shantia, Eldath, Maliki, and Sylvanas.
Does it look like we're supposed to put... I don't know how this works. These basins, do they have places for more of those little balls?
You'll have to investigate.
I'd love to.
The other thing to note, though, is that despite the fact that there is water on the image, each of these basins are empty. You notice that the water, as you get closer, that is in the fountain, looks like the water from the well. But worse.
Shit.
There's almost like a sheen of oil on the top, and it's strange and multicolored. The water seems almost thick.
Gross. This
And
place is sacrilege against water.
Behind it, there are 2 reliefs of Eldath that also have water basins underneath them.
When Fia says this place is sacrilege to water. Like,
But that's nice that you're taking an interest in Ty's religion.
No, I'm taking an interest in water in general. It doesn't deserve this.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, and I hear you folks too. You better watch your mouths. Liable to get you in trouble.
I didn't say anything that was already out there. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't you?
Well,
didn't.
You could take my bird advice.
Yeah.
Can I look in the well? Like in the basin.
Stretch your feathers.
Ignoring the fellas, you look into the basin, the one in front of you. Make an investigation check.
Ah, shit. It's a 10.
10. What? There is only one circle in the basin, and it's at the very bottom.
But there are statues around the top. So which statue is facing this one?
Well, looking at who's above you and what's below, it looks like you see a strapping old man with a neatly braided beard, several antlers. He's got a cape made of fur.
I know him well.
Has a wild look on his face. He looks a little bit more handsome than the other statues that were in the temple comparatively, but he does have a bit more
sexy
of a
nature grandpa.
He does have a wily look on his eyes, and both of his hands are up, and they're a little bit like extra veiny. You think
to that?
Hey yo,
I'm gonna romance a god.
Anyways,
you can't.
Why not?
Anyways, it looks like the first one, the one directly there, is for Sylvanas.
Bygrim, give me those leftover balls, please.
You sure you wanna?
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Last time it opened a secret passage. Perhaps there's another secret passage.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's nothing else deeper within.
Yeah, we need more water.
We do.
But what if we put them in first? Efficiency.
I don't know about that. Someone might come and steal them.
Who else do you see down here?
A lot of weird petrified wooden guys and those beetles.
The Beatles are gonna do it.
You think the Beatles are thieves?
They sure are.
It could be.
How do you think they got the materials for the stuff they built?
How do you think they got their music career?
That's quite presumptuous, Locke. You don't know. They could have been hardworking Beatles, bought it with their wages. Maybe they worked in the mines below.
Or they were in a union, is what you're telling me.
Maybe.
What I'm saying is we should go see what Ty is up to and make sure that we do it all as a team, you know?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
nobody
I would
left
think
behind.
if it was dangerous, she would let us know. I'm sure it's just like my creepy murder room. It's probably just taking a moment.
You have a creepy murder room?
Yeah, there's a creepy murder room.
I
It looked
still
like a
think
mass
we should-
explosion went
We
off.
should go to Ty.
From where you two are, because there are like low lights in this place now. Yeah, looking to your left, there's a room with a big burn mark everywhere. Murder room.
Ooh.
Murder room.
Fia, you make your way into Ty's room.
Are you coming? We found another basin. I think we need to put the balls in the. What the fuck is that?
You see what looks like the remnants of a weird hippie wizard sing out gone wrong.
Is this what religion is? Some freaky deaky circle
No.
songs?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Look at that crystal.
Yeah, it's deeply
I
unsettling.
think
Take a look at that.
I think it used to be
crystal.
green.
Okay.
I'll toss her the one that I'm holding.
Okay, so it sort of got that purple vibe as before. I don't see anyone in it this time. Is that it? Do we just have to break the crystal and then this place is cured? There's no blue moss in here though.
I don't know that we should touch it. You see, those kind of look like people-shaped burn
Yeah,
marks
those
on
are
the ground.
definitely skeletal remains.
Yeah, I think the crystal is holding a lot of energy.
All right, it's repressing some emotions, and it'll lash out at anyone who tries to make contact. Is what you're saying? Sort of a dark mirror, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Perhaps it
Kettle.
matches the energy of the. Fuck you! I'm pretty honest.
Uh-huh.
Is everything
yeah.
all right in here?
Might not be about to be.
Yeah, I think Bygrim's gonna go in the room hearing
Okay,
all
I'm
this.
gonna put some ladies there. I'm gonna put you two here, or even.
I
here.
actually do feel like after overhearing Bygram and Locke, Fia will actually be kind of keeping a distance a little bit.
Oh.
Peacocking. That's crazy.
I mean,
She'll
she
be
is
a
a
little bit
bird.
more uncertain now.
Yeah, I don't know that we should touch it.
All right, so then we don't touch it and we play with the fountain. If you can't, are you saying that you don't think, like, is there a way to purify this thing?
I don't know. There's that giant ass tree back there. This might be more of a Myliki thing than anything else.
How you feeling, Bikram? You still tense? Feel like you have to poo? I'm sorry. I was trying to equate it to how I feel before I go on stage.
You poop before you.
I don't. I just feel like I have to because I'm nervous.
No, I think I'm better after the talk.
I mean, this room. How is it making you feel?
Is Bygrim feeling any type of way because of this room? Is he? Is he riding the wave of anxiety? Or...
Tell me, Ben, if you walked into a room and there was a crystal and a bunch of burnt out bodies everywhere, how would you feel?
How would Ben feel? Completely, utterly scared out my mind a little bit.
Okay. So, Bikram is definitely feeling like a what the hell kind of vibe.
Yeah, okay. That's weird for him. All right.
It's definitely like, this is a tragic event you are coming in on, and
yeah,
while Ty and Fia's relationship can still be saved,
these cannot. Okay.
That was the tragic event. No.
It's a canon event. That's what it is.
seeing what could have been people in harmony that have been decimated, it doesn't feel great, but it's also giving you that drive of like, this is a horrible thing that happens and it needs to be dealt with. The big tree coming out of the ceiling in the corner, as somebody points out that this room might have a Myliki connection, you clock the tree, you clock that there are weapons in here, and you clock that might have some kind of connection to her. It gives you it doesn't calm you, but it gives you a sense of grounding.
Okay. I feel focused enough to work this problem. Yeah. I guess this must have been Myliki's armor, maybe.
I don't know if the crystal is the source or just another casualty. So there might not be anything we can do until we figure out what happened. If it's coming from a different area, or it just feels like energy got channeled into it.
Yeah.
Could this have been a
I
ritual?
don't know how to explain it.
Like maybe because there's all these what look like, and I'll sort of toe open one of the songbooks, but like it looks like maybe they were performing something, trying to, maybe this elf creature who came in.
Yeah, my lord.
Ain't that just the way? Maybe they told him it would perhaps amplify their powers, and so maybe they were trying to bring back Sylvanas, sort of like what Locke was saying, offering a surge of power, but then perhaps it royally backfired.
I could always touch the crystal.
No,
No,
I don't think so. I don't think we're there yet.
No.
I'm still very pro fountain. It worked for us the last time.
Okay.
Maybe the fountain is empty and stuff though, because something is sealed off.
But that's kind of why we're here.
Yes, it's true. I have no counterpoint.
Okay. I appreciate the contribution. Unfortunately, unless we decide to leave this all behind, Bygram forsakes his god, Ty also forsakes her god, and we just sort of sail off into the sunset, saying, fuck you, do your own shit. I do think we've kind of got to deal with any sort of sealed away entities. It is a little bit strange, though, don't you think, that there are scorched people in this room, and there was like an explosion in the murder room, but there's no crystal in the murder room.
Maybe
And
they
I don't
were doing
think-
like a fun thing where they were like, what if I entered this crystal and I could appear in the other room, and it just all went horribly wrong.
Perhaps, but that's not much of a comfort, I'm not going to lie. That's actually kind of worse.
Oh.
Respectfully.
Where'd the fire come from?
Well, perhaps the crystal let out an explosion, you know, if it did have all this energy, if this is similar to Evan, imagine if you all were taking your abilities and you were focusing it on something, and you thought almost like you were filling a basin, and you thought you would pour in your energies into this thing to try to perform your great miracle or whatever. And instead, when it reached the top, when the basin had filled, it didn't have anywhere to go. So instead it just went out. Sort of like dropping a stone in a pond. And all that energy, all that build-up that you had just sort of went outward and just disintegrated these people. But I'm not religious, so I could be wrong. What do I know about magics?
It's not a bad idea. And if all that power is wasted up, again, I'm just saying I could. I have an ability.
You're not touching the crystal lock.
I'm just saying
I threw a rock at the crystal a moment ago, and it went flying across the room. It expelled it backwards.
Maybe it just hates rocks.
Look,
I
listen.
don't know that.
I appreciate your inquisitive personality. I really do. It's one of my favorite things
I'm not
about
trying
you.
to just touch it. It's just because I have an ability that I could see maybe what its magical properties were.
Truth be told,
Yeah, but you gotta.
I don't think it's
Go
worth
ahead.
the risk. Not yet. Anyway, we'll keep it in our back pocket.
Okay.
I do think I really, as much as this is a really freaky thing, and it's odd, like it matches the color of the creepy spirit's eyes, and I think that's definitely a clue.
Locke is gonna look at Bygram like,
Judgment.
I can't.
A little bit.
I can't shake the feeling that this fountain is important.
All right, let's
Okay.
go to the
Go
fountain.
to the fountain.
Unless everyone thinks I'm wrong, I'm like, again, what do I know?
No, we can go to the fountain, and then if it comes down to it, we get
Fight
Locke
this.
to touch the crystal. Or, yeah,
No.
I mean, only if Locke wants to. I'm not. I don't want to just leave that down here in case someone else tries to take it and run after we're done here.
The crystal.
Maybe
Could be.
the fountain leads to the actual source, and once we clear the source, the crystal will clear up.
Right? Here's hoping. All
Okay.
of this is just,
Right.
again, waterfall effect. You know, it's a trickle down. So if we dig out the main root, if we focus on the root of the problem, maybe it'll fix
Okay.
the rest.
Let's go to the fountain.
Problem with the fountain is it's full of that gross looking oil. Remember the statue of Jim? And how I mentioned in that,
Yeah.
and I brought back that sort of acidic water. It's like that, but like 10 times worse.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but from what I could see, it looks like there are little divots in each basin corresponding with a god. I assume Sylvanas looks very hot in this depiction, so it must be important. I didn't look at the others. Maybe they all look hot too. Ooh, fun surprise for later. And so I'm thinking that perhaps maybe we each take one of the basins and plunk things in. The only problem is, well, I suppose we have water skins. Someone please stop me from talking at any time.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I got water in my water.
We can try.
skin.
I think I do as well. But then we'll be without water on our travel out.
Well, I mean, there is a fountain dedicated to the water goddess upstairs full of rejuvenating holy liquid. So I'm sure we can refill. If it's in the sake for all things divine, I'm sure she would allow us to take a water skinful each as
It is some good
payment.
water.
Okay.
I mean, I've already taken one.
Oh. Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah.
Good.
And she didn't complain.
I don't remember. Could you two pull the water, the creepy, freaky water before? Or was it resistant to your hooky dooky madness?
We could shape it, but not what was in it.
I just don't know if we have to clear out. Probably not. You know what? It's fine. We'll all just try plunking the things in, pouring some water in, and maybe Bob's your uncle. Into hell we go.
Bob's your uncle, into hell we go. Episode title. No.
All right, let's go back then.
You guys want to check out the murder room? Okay.
I mean,
So-
we were told there's murder in there.
That's fair. All right, so
As we leave this room, could I grab one of the songbooks?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll flip through it as we're walking to the fountain, and if it seems like innocuous, like they're literally just songbooks, not rituals.
make a religion check for me.
I got that. I'm a cleric. Cool.
Well,
I might actually have
while
that.
Ty does that, can Locke and I be doing rock, paper, scissors on who gets, obviously, like, Bygram will have Maliki's statue, Ty will have Eljeth's basin. Which one of us gets who?
Sure.
Who is Sylvanas?
Right. Who do you
Um,
want? You want Hot Sylvanas, don't you?
Of course I want Hot Sylvanas.
Bygram.
Have you seen him?
Bygram, as you get closer and Ty's grabbing the book and these two are playing rock, paper, scissors, you
Older
notice
person cheers.
you notice that, like, looking at this sort of spiraling statue of the four gods, they look a little different. The one you see of Maliki,
They're yassified.
no. Maliki looks a little bit. It's hard. Maybe it's the connection you have to her, especially with her exploring your body.
Oh, I'm not the only one romancing a god, it would seem.
Anyways, with her having been connected to you, she seems younger in this depiction. Like this statue is older. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like an owl.
Fuck was that?
Do you have
a
a
white
new familiar?
No, it's a white man. It's
Oh, that's
Oh,
worse.
this is a
Oh,
White
oh,
man.
It's several white
Typical.
several white men.
sorry.
That's,
That's way worse.
I wish it was an owl. Fuck.
Instead,
Anyway.
it's a wasp.
Anyways, the thing you're noticing is that
That's literally the funniest fucking joke.
How could you make us peek at episode 49, Beth? How could you?
I peek at every episode. You just
It's
need to get on my
true.
level.
Holy
You
shit.
wait.
The thing you notice, Bygram, is that each of the depictions of the god seems to be of a state that you haven't, like, compared to the statues in the temple, these seem different.
Mhm.
Like Eldath looks a little bit less sure of herself. Shantia is, while she's jovial, the other depictions of her make her seem motherly in a way where she has, like, wisdom, but she's like, I don't know. It doesn't look like the weight of taking care of several children has taken a hold of her yet. Is the way I'm going to describe it. She,
Oh, I see.
she
Yeah, she's a
Unburdened.
single,
She
single
has,
parent
like,
and everything.
an energy about her that, like, the other depictions of her, she seems a bit more, like, mellowed out. This depiction of her,
See.
like, she's, like, bright-eyed. And then obviously,
Hot
yeah,
girl summer.
obviously, Sylvanas looks like a fucking freak. He's like,
Yeah.
Judgmental.
he's got, like, these
Yes.
wide eyes, like, several antlers. His beard is, like, nicely braided and, like, cool.
Ooh, we love a man
With,
that
like,
takes care of
dude,
himself.
me.
But, like, the other depictions of you've seen of him in the temple, his beard is ragged. He's, like, a bit more, like, lean. This one, he's, like, very muscular.
Oh,
Maybe he was less old at one time.
he's young. He's hip. You know.
I'm young, hip, and in my 40s, Bygram.
Hello, fellow kids.
Hello, fellow gods. It's
You saw
me.
what I used to look like.
Ty, what was your religion check for? Or religion? Yeah, religion check for
Dirty
dirty 20. Mm, These all seem to be sort of like religious hymns of some kind or story songs, but in the nature that this place is a conclave and a bastion for nature-related deities, it seems like songs and stories also have a connection to rituals. Do you think Ty knows anything about Fae?
Other than probably like literal fairy tales
Okay.
that she heard as a kid, that's probably it.
Okay. You know that some songs and rituals are things that are reenacted over and over and over again. So these songs potentially could be rituals.
Okay.
You know, some magic has to be cast over and over and over again to sort of get an effect that you would like. And maybe that is similar to this.
Okay. Are there is there music, like scores in the book, or is it just the lyrics of songs?
There are scores.
Okay. I will catch up. I guess Locke and Via are having a
Yes.
rock, paper, scissors competition.
All right.
Then I'll wait.
I need that rock, paper, scissors from the two of you. Those of you listening at home, I apologize. There's not necessarily a way we can do this where you can hear.
We'll just announce it after. It's
I
fine.
know.
Are we doing one and done? Or are we doing best 2 out of 3?
Is it just the first one?
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
2 out of 3, but hey.
1, 2. Oh wait, okay. We're doing. I realized we didn't set up the parameters before. I imagine we do 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
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 So it's technically 4 that we go on.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot. No, I did the 4. It was 1, 2, 3, shoot. Are you a rock?
I'm a
Or are you
rock.
just uncertain? Okay. You just looked so unsure. I wasn't sure if you were still stuck in the throes of the doing.
This is how my rock hand looks. That's all. Don't.
I guess it doesn't change.
Her hands are small.
What do you want from me?
I don't know why I expected a more dramatic reveal. It just seemed like it just felt like there was no real
It was
pageantry.
an uncertain rock, okay?
I was expecting a
It's a
confident
rock.
rock, and instead it was more of like an uncertain pebble. You know what I mean?
Like granite?
You want to see this rock?
You did win, though. You did win. Who would you like?
Have your hot bonus.
All right.
I'm not sure I won.
I think you did. I was uncertain.
You won in
I
our
was uncertain
hearts.
if you
You
were.
can
if you were
do it
finished, or if you thought I would. Like, it's fine. If I can have hot Sylvanas, that's really the end thing I wanted anyway.
I know.
Oh.
Okay. The energy's gotten weird in the club
It's kind
again.
of great.
I'll take. I feel like this is right. A single mom Shantia.
I mean, you are a parent to Mini Mock,
Oh,
so
that's not what I meant.
what do you mean?
I'll gladly take that title. I was just. It's nothing.
Anyways, question: did you grab enough orbs for a second doing of basins?
I thought you said they brought a whole, like 12 by.
There was a whole section of secret ones you could take.
Yeah, I thought we took them all.
Did you take like?
Dumped them in a bag.
Yeah.
I imagined we took them all. We had no idea how many we'd need.
You were playing marbles with them.
I was playing marbles with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Bygram would have took more because
Okay.
he was probably be sure of like in case we mess up the first 4,
All right,
we at least
I will
have
allow
4
this.
more.
Fia's
allow
breaking some too because she's playing
I
marbles.
truly thought we would need literally all of them. I thought you'd have to keep piling them on I didn't think it would be a foreign done sort of a situation. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, didn't mean to grab both those boys. Okay.
Quit grabbing the boys.
Anyways, so you put the marbles in.
Hmm.
Okay. Put them in. They roll to the very bottom.
Now the water skins, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Pour it out.
Okay. So you're pouring out your water skins. Where are you getting water from?
Well, just the water skins. What was in them?
I don't know. What was in your water skins?
Water from before.
I stole water from Eldath.
I just
Okay.
have regular water.
Yeah, we all like filled up the water before, didn't we?
No,
you?
We had a
I
literal
mean,
conversation
I-
about it.
Ty and Locke definitely emptied their skins and filled it up at the fountain.
Okay.
I feel like I topped mine up. This is not me trying to metagame. I legitimately thought we had this. Maybe did we not? I don't remember.
I know those two did for sure.
I think
thought we
Bygram
did.
just has water because I don't think I've ever took a sip or you wasted it. So I know Bygram has water for sure.
I might just have normal water.
I know I have normal water. I don't think I have holy water. If that's the difference.
Have you not been sipping on that thing? Have you not
That's
been
why I
hydrating
thought we
this
were
whole
using-
adventure, Bygram?
Yeah, I thought we were like refilled it anytime there was like nearby
Leave
water.
me, leave by. Don't look at me. Don't.
How crusty are you right now, Bygram? You been drinking water?
He
I
just
put,
got yassified by my leaky. He's fine.
I
Yeah.
haven't put my wet little hand on him. He's hydrated.
Yeah, that's enough hydration to last a week. Okay.
Okay. You pour out your water skins. You realize it's not going to be enough water.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're going home.
As your water skins only carry so much, and these basins are big enough that the amount you drop in doesn't really raise much.
Shit.
Is the fountain empty?
The fountain has a very thick looking liquid in it.
Right.
Should some of us go out and fill up the water skins again?
The two release of Eldath here have water basins, but the water there seems similar. It seems very murky
Corrupted,
and
yeah.
not great.
Can you guys shape it like last time and just leave out the gross, put in the good?
I could
I
try.
could also try, but maybe it's not like we need to fill them all up at the same time, but they're like the buttons we need to press at a certain time. Like we fill one up, and then we can remove all the water and put it in another one. Just throwing out ideas.
Okay.
Sure. We could try.
But I don't know what. Maybe it's in the same order as the thing that you discovered, Bygram.
Yeah. So that means we got to start with Sylvanas.
Sylvanas, Maliki,
Maliki.
Eldith, Shantia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, me and Locke can move the water then into the Sylvanas basin.
Oh, me if you can supervise. Always wanted to do this.
Yeah, will be great. at
Good
it.
job.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Erin,
Delegating.
Water
Yeah.
bucket it is.
where are you getting the water from specifically?
The three basins that we're emptying into Sylvanas.
So you're taking the
So, like,
other
each-
ones that we poured our water bottles into and putting it into one,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Pouring it into the Sylvanas one. How much water is it on water skin? Not very much, so. Yeah, I'm gonna say because it's okay, I'm gonna look how much water is in your water skins. Because I don't think there's very much in them regardless. 4 pints of liquid.
It comes in pints.
That's, okay. Huh. Okay, that's so... Okay. Yeah, all right. That's like a couple liters. Huh, look at me being wrong. Okay, so yeah, you pour several liters of water into here, and you watch as the Sylvanas one kind of sinks and then goes kind of almost not gravitates, but it gets into its slot, rolls down, and Bygram, you remember that the water basin for the stairs drained afterwards. This one starts to do that. You hear the sound of the marble kind of rolling around and down in some kind of mechanism. The water starts to follow.
Do I tell him just to like pull it up before it?
But maybe we have to give it over.
But we're gonna
Well,
run
if
into
we-
water.
Yeah, we'll try to pull the water back, or at least I'll try to pull the water back.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity check for me then? To try to be quick enough for this.
Oh, I am not quick enough for this. Yep, sure not. 4.
Nope.
Wowie.
It drain. By the time Bygram points it out, and you're like, "Wait, shit, what?" and start to cast shape water to like try to pull it, it is already flushing itself down. But as it does that, you hear a click. You hear a click, and you hear something shift. There's almost a stone on stone grinding sound.
Do you want to try pulling the water from the two Eldith
Yeah, I guess so.
statues? I think that's our only option other than literally trudging all the way up.
Does it have to be
Yeah.
clean water, though?
Well, they're not getting clean water, so I'm gonna start pulling it from one into whoever was next.
All right,
Miley-key.
Miley-key.
Mm-hmm.
I can help, Ty.
Okay.
All right. So you're pulling it out of this one, or this one, or
Whatever
here?
one is closest. The one that's nearest to Bygram.
Okay, this one. Okay. Let me just double check something on ship water. Could you make a spellcasting ability check for me?
Sure. That's a bit better, at least. What's my... With my mod?
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. You are able to pull the water out, and as you're pulling it out, you watch as there's almost like a film on the top of it. It almost tries to keep the water down, but you're able to push the water out and funnel it towards the Miliki Basin.
I will, like, if I'm too far away, pass it to Locke, who can then put it in the basin. We'll make a little
Okay.
firefighter train.
Thanks.
I'd argue you could water bend it in too, honestly. The
Alright.
spot where you pull the water out of, though, you see that there is like almost a hole there now. Locke, when you get the water from Ty and your could you make it a spellcasting ability check for me?
Charisma. 16.
16. Okay. In perfect unison. When you get the water, you feel there's a sensation. You're not sure what it is, but you're able to move the water into the basin easily.
The water is alive. It's gross.
Yeah, it's heavy.
I don't like it. It doesn't usually feel this way.
No,
But
but we don't have a lot of options. So next.
okay. And Bargrim, I'm gonna assume you put your little marble in.
Yes.
Okay. Same thing. It drains. There is a click and the sound of stone shifting. The thing all of you notice now, it might have been a bit harder with Sylvanas, is that the statues, it seems their eyes were closed, or at least their eyes have opened, like there was another set of eyes underneath. They seem to be just gemstones.
I don't like this. I read a story once about a guy that was in a tiger cave and he found a bunch of weird stuff. And he found a magic carpet.
All right. You guys go for the next one. Could you make another wisdom ability check for me, Ty?
Yep.
I'm going to assume you put your marble in.
19.
You easily force it through that little opening and widen the opening. And yeah, you're able to get the water in. Same thing.
Yep. Pass it to Locke if I have to, or just force it in.
I think you specifically are close enough to this one that it's done by you. The last one, though, is Locke's.
All right, put my marble in. Pull some water from this gross, gunky place.
Okay. Do you want to do it first, or do you want Ty to pass it to?
I could do it.
Okay.
Yeah, just be forceful.
Okay.
All right. Ability check. I'm
Okay,
going to
we'll go.
assume... Okay. As your dungeon master, I'm going to say this one, getting a little low, you'll probably have to take from this one.
That is a 13.
Okay, 13. You're almost able to get the water out, but you're only able to get a little bit as whatever film is there almost keeps it held down.
I can't do it, Ty. I'm not strong enough.
Just show it who's boss.
Oh,
It's disgusting.
okay, maybe I'll yell at
You got
a
it.
little bit.
He's gonna focus his energy.
He's gonna say, water's not even supposed to be thick, you gross thing.
He's gonna vicious mockery at first.
Okay. I'd also say, Ty, if you want, you can cast guidance on him.
I was gonna
Okay.
cast guidance.
And then he's gonna look at Ty and he's like,
It doesn't even have any ears.
You're right, but I think it's pretty chastised.
All right, make this ability check.
Okay, I'm guided. That is a 17.
All right, just enough, or more than enough. Sorry, you summoning your strength. You can feel almost as if it's your own will, kind of pulling the water out, and in a way, it is. And you pull as much as you need.
There you go.
I saw a little ear form in the sludge.
It heard you.
As you put the water into Shantia's basin, and it drains, and the marble goes into where it needs to, there is a click, and you watch as little symbols on the basin start to light up, and as Shantia's secret set of eyes open up.
Oh, she's very...
Set of eyes.
It's okay. They have like stone carved eyes, and then those eyes open up, and there's gemstone eyes. It's
Yeah.
Oh, no, we are
probably it is
Yeah, that's
pretty.
cool.
It is pretty unsettling. I
It's
won't lie,
creepy.
but it's also
Yeah.
very cool.
It's cool.
Anyways,
You say that until a man with a little goatee tries to shut the cave on you.
As their eyes open up, you watch the statue in the center shift, and they're all kind of shifted so that each of the gods is looking towards this wall.
Unsettling.
Deeply.
Should we be
Okay.
looking at the wall?
And as they do, you notice that there is almost hidden in the wall, there is a set of divots in the stone. You watch as their eyes shoot a small beam of light into those divots, and those divots light up as energy kind of coalesces into them. The walls start to pull apart, and there is an opening. Ahead of you, you can see there is a wooden door. There is reliefs carved into it of the four gods of nature, and a set of handles. Vigrim, you feel your holy symbol pulse.
Ooh.
As you look upon these doors, will end for the evening.
Oh boy.
Oh, what? No, the door. It's right there.
You can open the door next session.
No, I want to open it now.
No, you don't. Trust me.
No, you don't. Trust me.
Oh,
You
okay.
wanna-
All right. You got me. You got me. We won't open the door. It's fine. It's okay.
That's
Good session, everyone.
Oh
Good
my
session.
gosh,
We love
friggin'
you.
did it.
Take care.